Hey guys, I wanted to give you a quick video. I wanted to make a quick video on how I make my classic buttercream. This is actually for one of my friends from pastry school. Her name is Michelle. Hey Michelle! Alright, so you can double this recipe and do whatever you want with it, really, but I'm just going to show like a smaller version of it. So you need 1 pound of butter. I get my butter from Sam's. I think it's just better, but you want that to be at like room temperature. Then you're going to need 5 cups of powdered sugar. I don't sift the powdered sugar. You're going to need your good vanilla, and then you're going to need some whipping cream. And then after that, any extract you add or any fruit puree, if you want to add one, is fine. You're just going to have to kind of go slow with it to get the right taste and texture of the buttercream on how you want it. So I use my Cuisinart mixer to do the buttercream because I think it makes it lighter and fluffier, and I know some people have trouble with some air bubbles and stuff like that, so I think this will help. So I'm going to put this in here and just start creaming. Did we not plug it in? We didn't plug it in. Okay, so you're just going to turn it on low. The one thing I do like about the Cuisinart is it's not as loud as the KitchenAid. So then you're just going to start whipping it for a few minutes. So I just scraped the bowl down of the butter. Depending on the temperature of your house, it's kind of going to depend on your going to depend on how your butter acts, because sometimes it will what I call oil out, so you'll see a lot of grease or oil around the outside of the wrapper. Anyway, so this has oiled out a little bit, so it's not going to be as whippy and creamy as it should be, but if you just have it sitting out and it's not too warm in your house, it'll be fine. Either way, it's going to be fine. So then I actually just dumped the whole thing in, so I'm just going to do it like I normally do. Don't like my really fancy sour cream container. So essentially, it's like one of these sour cream containers. Look at all that dust. Just about up to the rim or a little below, depending on how sugary or sweet you want it to be. But it ends up being about 5 cups. So we're going to turn this little knob down to 1 and start the mixer on there. Powdered sugar. You are going to want to beat it pretty good. But first I'm going to add some of the whipped cream. The whipped cream is really going to depend again on the consistency that you want the buttercream to be and how fluffy you want it to get, and like the texture basically. So I'm going to mix that in and let it rest. So for me, I can kind of tell the texture just by looking at it and the sound that it makes when it's whipping in there and slapping against the bowl and the attachment. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in here. This is what it looks like after I've scraped down the bowl. It's kind of fluffy. I don't know if you can really tell. And that's more of the texture that I go for. So this is when I'm gonna add the vanilla in. And I'm kind of a dumper with my vanilla. I mean, I know I should have it measured out, but any extract you add afterwards is what if you want it to taste. I'm just gonna mix that in. Okay, so that is all finished. Now you can see that there is some bubbles in this, or air pockets. For me, when I'm piping, it comes out smooth. So it doesn't really matter to me that they're in there. But if you make this, you know, like, let's say on a Thursday and you're baking for Friday and you're going to cover up cupcakes or cake or something, make it on Thursday and then on Friday re-whip it and it'll knock out those bubbles that are in there. But I usually tend to not have any issue with it. So I hope you guys like the tutorial. Just a real quick one. It's super tasty, I think. I'm just going to tap this off, and then you can freeze this. I don't freeze anything much over a couple of weeks. but you can freeze it and you can use different extracts. You can color it. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you guys can do with this. So again, I hope you enjoyed, and let me see the creations. If you guys make this and you make something with it, I want to see it. So post it to me on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat me, or I don't really Twitter all that much, but it's under My Girls Cake Shop for all of those. And I'll see you guys next time.